Junkie gang, cool shit, bitch. I got a question for all you niggas. What you want? Okay. Please tell me why you hating. Damn, why you hating? I mean, I really wanna know why you be hating. Damn. Tell me why you hating.
Hey, Micah. You 2 months old? You 2 months old, Micah? Good morning, y'all. So today is Thursday. This is my first time picking up the camera to vlog this week. I hope y'all have had a good week. Right now I'm about to go to the gym. I haven't done anything at all this week. I've literally just been going to the gym, coming home, going to the gym, coming home, and I'm about to go to the gym today again, and then probably go to the grocery store or something. But about to head to the gym now, get this workout in, so I'll talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, so I just got back from the gym. After I left the gym, I told you I might go to the grocery store, so I went to the grocery store, picked up a couple things, really just picked up like fruits and stuff because that's like my snacks, you know? So I'll just show y'all what I got. So I picked up this, which is just some zucchini and some squash. And then I got some caramel corn rice cakes. I really like these to eat as a snack. They taste really good. I got some Activia, the strawberry flavor. I really like this. I haven't been eating yogurt lately, but I saw this and I wanted to pick some Activia up. I got some tilapia fillets. I got some Tropicana orange juice. If you've been watching me, you know this is like my favorite orange juice, this brand specifically. I got a grapefruit, 2 oranges, some egg whites. I have a big one already, but I think I'm like running low on it, so I just picked up another one to hold me over for a little bit. I got some grapes, love grapes, some watermelon, which I'm about to eat some of this right now, and then I grabbed some nanners. So yeah, I picked up just like snacks, quote unquote, because sometimes like if I'm craving something sweet, like grapes will suffice for me. So I wanted to pick some of that up because I don't have like any fruit in the house right now, and then meats and stuff I'm like good on because like Mama and Mike have meat like in our deep freezer and stuff like that, like chicken that I can grill or whatever like that. So I just wanted to pick up some tilapia. Yeah, so that's what I got from the grocery store. I just need it to hold me over or whatever. I really love fruit. Only thing about fruit is it has a lot of carbs in it. So that sucks, but it's better eating like carb-filled fruits than like a Snickers bar. So, but yes, I'll talk to y'all later. Carrie just got her wisdom teeth taken out. She's in pain. Can you see in her face? Oh, poor Carrie. Yeah, when I got my wisdom teeth out, I had to get they had to put me in a wheelchair and take me to the car because I couldn't walk. Because I was like really drugged up. She doesn't seem that drugged up like I was.
Her doctor was a lot younger than the one that did a Carrions. I don't think he really knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
No, he gave you entirely too much laughing gas and anesthesia stuff.
Then I was crying afterwards because I was in so much pain and my face was so huge, like
this big.
It wasn't that big, but I already have like fat jaws. But I got mine. When did I get mine taken out? It was like during spring break or something. But even when I went back to school, my face was still swollen, and people was like, "Dang, your face is swollen." But I thought the swelling had went down, but my face was like just that swollen. Then my jaws locked, and I went to them when they were checking on me, and they tried to put a freaking one of them sticks that's like a popsicle stick and put it in my mouth like flat and then turn it to unlock my jaws. That wasn't going down, so I was like ran out of that orthodontist appointment. Yeah, I was pretty down bad when I feel like I didn't eat for like forever. For one, because my jaws was locked, so I couldn't open my mouth basically, and I was just, yeah. Hey y'all. That was weird. So today is Friday. I just came from getting my nails done. Surprisingly, I didn't get white. I seriously contemplated getting white again. I think next time I'm getting white though. I got Mod About You on my fingers and my toes. I used to get this color all the time, y'all know that, but then I switched to white. if you know me and you've been watching my vlogs, you know that once I like something, I like to stick to it and I don't like change that much. So I just like to repeat things. Like, I'm one of those people that will listen to the same song over and over and over again and not have a problem with it. Now I'm about to go and like run a few errands. I need to go get my tires rotated and I need to go get a car wash. My sister's birthday is on Monday. Azaria, my youngest sister, her birthday is on Monday, June 27th. Happy early birthday to all of those whose birthday is also June 27th. So I'm gonna go to the mall and like pick her up some stuff for her birthday or whatever. And I know people are gonna ask me, these glasses are from Zaffle.com. If you watch my haul that I posted on Friday, then you saw these. I really like them. So yes, I'm gonna go run these errands and hopefully I'll get to talk to y'all. And hopefully this freaking place isn't lit up with people trying to get something done to their car. I mean, it's the Friday. It's 12:07 right now. So hopefully people at work and stuff, so yes. Okay, so I came to Discount Tire to get my tires rotated, and guess what happened? I ended up getting 4 new tires. I'm not as excited as I sound. Yeah, but I needed some new tires. For one, I don't get my tires rotated as often as I need to, and apparently I learned something new today. Even though my mama said she told me this already, it like saves your tires and makes them last longer if you get them rotated properly and on time how you're supposed to. So now I will be getting my tires rotated every time I get my oil change. So anybody out there, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm trying to put y'all on game so you can save some money. So yeah, I got those, got 4 new tires, and simply because I'm driving like back and forth from Knoxville to South Carolina all the time, it obviously just causes more wear on my tires. So yeah, I just went ahead and got 4 new tires because I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to do all this extra stuff. So yes, now I really want to go get my car washed at this car wash right across the street. I know it's about to rain in a second. Like, not in a second. It's supposed to rain today though, like not for long. But my car is just so filthy that I really just want to get it washed, and I don't care that it rains, low-key. And I just need to like vacuum out the inside of my car and stuff like that. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and take a little L. Actually, taking L's all over the place today. So, you know, it's fine. It's life. You know, whatever. I'm not that pressed. But yes, I'm probably gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go to the mall, and yes. Today is not the day to be vacuuming your car. It's hot as a bitch outside, like, yo. Oof. But got it all vacuumed. We good now. Gotta treat the baby right. Gotta get him some new shoes. These some high ass shoes. So to the mall we go. So I just got to the mall and I parked in the parking garage. So, just in case it rains while I'm in here, my car will be safe from any hurt, harm, or danger. I mean, it wouldn't be a vlog if I didn't have to come get gas, right? So, hey y'all, I just want to tell y'all about how good my day is going. I got my first speeding ticket today, so I feel awesome about it. So literally, you know the back road where, the one by Neely Farms? The one that's like curvy? Okay, so I'm driving on that, and normally that it's like a back road. The speed limit is 35, but typically what you go on that road? I normally go around 45, 50. Yeah. Because there's never any police on that back road. So I was going about 45, 50, basically 50. And then a motorcycle starts coming, and he's going probably like heading towards the 100 range. And he gets in my lane because it's like kind of hilly. He gets in my lane, but I was like, why is he driving so fast? So I get over the hill and I see the police car that's trying to chase him that can't catch him because he flees the scene. So then he decides to turn around and pull me over. Wow. I kept my composure, but I was mad. I was like, are you kidding me? So then he pulls me over, and then y'all know I had to quickly put my seatbelt on. So
Seatbelt should already been on.
So he pulls me over, and then he was like, do you know why I pulled you over? No, I don't know why you pulled me over. Actually, I don't know why you didn't pull a freaking motorcycle over that's going 110.
I said because the motorcycle was about to hit me and you wanted to save my life.
And so he was like, he was like, you know, you were going 57 and a 35 or whatever. And I was like, well, when the motorcycle came over the hill about to hit my car, I just sped up to get around him. And then he was like, yeah, did you see where he went by chance?
Move.
I don't know. Maybe you should have kept chasing him and not me. So I got my first ticket today, y'all. I'm very irritated by it, but it doesn't go towards my insurance, he said. It was like 4 points, but he took it down to 2 points.
Should go to court and say, Mr. Judge, that officer was chasing somebody else. Why did he turn around and stop me?
It's so aggravating. Like, just can't catch a break today, y'all. So, you know, I wanted to start vlogging it, but I was like, let me not, before he like gets offended and like pulls.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so frustrated by this. The simple fact that he was chasing somebody else, like, really?
Right.
But of course, the motorcycle was out of here. Like, he was getting in the other lane, because you know it's like curvy and it's a hill, so you can't see over it. So I didn't even see him till like the last second, and I was like, why is he going so fast? And then I get over the hill and I see the little slow Mr. Policeman, and I'm just like, oh, you gonna pull me over now, huh? I should have sped off too.
No, I don't think you should have.
I should have ran. I think the Chevy could have done it. Y'all would have saw me on the news. Boy, that would have been embarrassing. Yo, that's so aggravating.
Slow down.
Oh my gosh. Why? I was being good. I was being generous. I was giving people gifts and stuff. I was just trying to go to Chick-fil-A, get me some food. I should have never went to Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Chick-fil-A ain't nothing but the devil. Michael went to the doctor today.
Got his 2-month shots and he got 3 little shots. Look at him.
You fine, ain't you?
No, his little legs was hurting.
A little swole.
They are.
Oh, you're being dramatic.
No, he's not.
No, you are, not him.
Oh, no, I'm not. His legs are sore.
Micah, I should have ran from the police today.
Say no.
You saying that now? Y'all, she was just trying to convince me that I should have ran. Because literally, when I tell y'all he was chasing the motorcycle, he had to do a 3-point turn. He had a 3-point, because this is a curvy little back road. He had a 3-point turn to come and get me. I really should have just kept it pushing and pretend like I didn't know he was coming for me. But yeah, I'm too mad about this. I'm mad for the simple fact that he tried to cut his losses. And since he didn't want to take one big L, he just decided to.
See, he was pissed off that he couldn't catch that motorcycle. So he was like, oh, I'm going to pull you over. Definitely. I'm going to pull you over.
And then don't y'all hate when they pull you over? And I was like, I was just trying to get out of the way. The motorcycle flying and stuff, about going over 100. I was like, I was trying to move out his way. He was about to hit my car. He was like, I completely understand. No, you don't, because if you did, I wouldn't got a ticket.
Right.
You know?
Well, you've had enough warnings, so I guess it's probably time to stick it to you. I mean, they can only give you so many warnings. He probably looked in the computer and was like, hold on, this girl done had like 5 warnings. It's time to give her a real ticket so she can slow it down.
This is what I do, y'all. I be real sweet and, you know, friendly and, you know, perk up and stuff. And like two or three of the times I just told them.
You told them how nervous you were. Your first ticket, you didn't know what the registration was. You had your little sisters in the back seat. Then the police told on you because you didn't tell me that you had been pulled over. But he seen your grandmama and thought it was me, so he wanted to tell her. She asked me, when did I get stopped? I said I hadn't got stopped. I asked them, and they said, yeah, Amber got stopped for speeding.
See, that's what happens when
Then she never wears a seatbelt, which is dangerous. You're gonna speed and not wear a seatbelt, really?
That's what happens when you live in a small little area. People be knowing too many people and finding out stuff.
Sure do.
Yeah, so the first 3 times I just pretend, well, the first time I really didn't know what my registration and all that stuff was. And then after that I just kept pretending like I didn't know what it was.
Sad.
But it worked in my favor because I just seemed so innocent. Like, I'd never been through this before, so I don't know where to find that. And then they just let me go.
Oh, they know now. Yep. They know.
I'm going to start running. From now on, that's what you told me to do.
I didn't tell you to run. I said, oh, if he had to do a 3-point turn, I don't think I would have just been sitting there waiting on him when he got back. I would have said, I didn't know who you was pulling over. I thought it was a car behind me.
There was no car behind me.
I would have acted like I didn't know.
Honey, see, she trying to, nope, I don't think. And then if I would have done that, and I'm calling her in jail, talking about something, I just pretended like I didn't know. She'll be all mad and frustrated and telling me she ain't gonna come get me because I should have not done that.
Right. Well, the whole point is you shouldn't have been speeding anyway.
Honey, why? Because I asked you that road never has police on it. How fast do you go on that road?
Sometimes they sit in that curve.
Sometimes they sit in the curb, but I always stop before the curb. And then sometimes they sit in that church parking lot, but most of the time, majority of the time, they're never there. How fast you be going?
Oh, I go to speed limit.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do. I go to speed limit.
What's the speed limit? What you think the speed limit is? 60?
No, 45.
The speed limit on that road is not 45.
Oh.
So since you go the speed limit, I know you go solid 55 because people be like, I can go 10 over, they ain't gonna pull me over, blah blah blah.
No, it's 5 over, and you better not be doing that either because they will pull you over.
Give now to the American Cancer Society.
Yep.
I try to stick with a like 5 to 7 range. Sometimes I do a 10, depends.
In seconds.
But this is a back road, and nobody is ever on that, and that just makes me so mad. I'm gonna get me a NASCAR, y'all. Ain't no police stopping me. Man, now I got a record. I'm a bad girl now. I got some street cred. Hey. Yeah, I done had to run in with the cops. I done had a few run-ins.
Yeah.
Now I got some street cred, y'all. Y'all better get y'all some street cred. Does your face still hurt?
Yeah. Why would you want surgery so your face is permanent?
You like SpongeBob?
That was obviously a joke.
Oh, you didn't laugh, so I couldn't tell.
I mean, I kind of can't laugh. My mouth
when
is
people
hurting.
joke, they laugh. And normally when people are hurting, they don't make jokes.
I know how to control my laughter.
Please don't get smart with me
I'm
because
not getting
if
smart.
I didn't hit you in your jaws, you'll be looking real crazy right now.
DSS.
You gonna call? Yeah, you better call DD something.
Funny. Funny. She's taking you as a joke, honey. She ain't taking you serious.
Only because I'm feeding him right now. Because yeah, she'll be taking you real serious if I wasn't.
Because you always be saying something funny.
Well, I ain't saying nothing funny right now.
You said you're gonna hit her in the jaws. That is funny. Oh, biggest baby alert. Anybody want them? Micah, you the biggest crybaby. We selling them. How much you want for them?
We're not selling.
I am.
100,000.
Needs to be cheaper, honey. We need to get them off our hands.
2,000.
Is he still on FaceTime on your phone? Why do y'all do? So y'all just heard the doorbell ring, and I just got a package. This is what it's in, and it's just some weave. I got some weave from GotLengths.com. They sent me over some. If y'all don't know what GotLengths.com is, Keisha Anderson / Keisha Kaylee here on YouTube. It's her hair company, and she just sent me a couple bundles. So I'm about to see what they looking like. So let's get into it. So these are the bundles right here. I got 4 bundles, 2 22s and 2 20s. And I got the texture Brazilian deep wave, I think is what I got. So let's open it up. Okay, so this is the hair right here. It's really soft. It like bounces back. It's nice and bouncy. Oh, so yes. I'm probably gonna install this in a couple weeks because I'm going out of town, like next week, the end of next week. So I'm probably gonna install it when I come back. But yeah, it's just a nice deep wave. Obviously, I'm gonna dye it because it's like too light for my hair. I'm gonna dye it black and then wash it and all that stuff, so then it'll be clean and we'll see what the texture looks like then. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear it actually curly in my head, because y'all know I like to get curly hair and then straighten it just because it matches my hair texture better. This is the 22 that I like comb through, and then this is the 20. You can see the length difference right there. But yeah, they're really soft, so I'm excited to put them in my head. Thanks Keisha girl for sending it over. So I'll probably just have the link to the website and the Instagram in my description box, so y'all can check it out and see like the different types of hair that she has and stuff like that. I think she's gonna give me a coupon code, so y'all can just wait on that. And yeah, this is just the hair all together. Obviously it's not like washed and stuff, so once you wash it, I feel like the hair always gets fuller. And if you don't wash your hair before you install it, I feel like you should, just because you need to like clean it and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes, girl. Shake your weave challenge. It passes the test. That's just what I got in the mail. I figured I would show y'all since the doorbell rang as I was recording already. So I was like, I'll show y'all this weave, honey, and we're gonna see what it's working with. And I'm probably not gonna make like a sit down hair review on this. So if you want to like keep up with how the hair holds up, how it looks when I install it, you'll just have to like watch throughout my vlogs and stuff, because I'll probably just talk about it throughout the vlog and stuff like that. And like I said, if you stick around, she's gonna give me a coupon code that y'all can use to get a discount. Hey y'all, so today is Saturday and I'm with my sister. Hey. We're about to go to Ulta. I need to get some like hair dye and stuff to dye the weave that I showed y'all yesterday, because I'm gonna obviously dye it black. It's like a brown color, but it's way too brown for my hair. So your birthday's on Monday. Are you excited?
Not really. Yes, kind of.
You're turning 16. That's a big thing.
Not really.
You gonna turn up? Are you gonna turn up or something?
No. Tomorrow I might go to Dave and Buster's with my friends.
Well, what friends?
Evelyn, Alani's, Victor.
Alani's gonna get you something for your birthday?
Yeah.
What's she getting you?
I don't know. Probably money.
Alani's is her best friend, y'all. Isn't she about to move though?
Yeah, she's supposed to be moving, but they say this every year, so I don't know. For real.
You gonna be sad if she moves away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be sad, because we've lived in the same neighborhood, like right beside them for like
10 years.
Yeah, for a very long time. So you'll lose your little friend, but then maybe you can go visit her and see her if y'all keep in touch and stuff.
Yeah.
What'd you ask for your birthday?
A Ray-Bans and a Michael Kors, or Ray-Bans or a Michael Kors watch and some shoes.
You think my mama's gonna get you either one of them?
Yeah. She gonna get me probably the Ray-Bans. I really think she gonna get me the Ray-Bans.
What kind of Ray-Bans did you ask for?
You know, cheetah print ones.
There's no cheetah print Ray-Bans.
Yes, there are.
You mean the tortoise? It's not called cheetah print.
Well, it's cheetah print. No, it don't look like no turtle. A tortoise is a turtle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like how they look.
No, it's cheetah print looking. The ones you see in the eye dog.
It's not called cheetah print.
I didn't look at the name.
It's called tortoise or tortoise or something like that.
I didn't look at the name.
That doesn't mean that it looks like a turtle.
I didn't.
But it's definitely not cheetah print. I don't think there's no cheetah print Ray-Bans.
There were cheetah print looking, and they were cheetah print like here, and then it's a gold underframe right here.
Show me the cheetah print Ray-Bans. I would love to see.
Hold this.
Do y'all know what I'm talking about? There's a tortoise or a tortoise, however you say it, but y'all know what I'm trying to. I'm gonna insert some pictures because it's called tortoise, and just because it's called tortoise does not mean that it looks like a turtle.
this is full cheetah print. So, and I saw them at the eye doctor, so I know they're really cheetah print. But why would they name something that look closer like cheetah print tortoise?
I would love to see. I'm waiting.
I might just these. But the lenses are gonna be black.
Yes, but that's not called cheetah print. That's called tortoise.
Like cheetah print.
Okay, and then the reason they call it tortoise is because if you look at the shell on the back of a turtle, it resembles. You see how it has the lighter colors and the darker colors, and
Cheetahs
it mixes.
have that too. The cheetah print stuff have that.
Cheetah print does it looks
Or
just
leopard. It looked like a leopard.
no, just because it's the same color as a leopard and not the color of a turtle does not mean that it looks like cheetah print.
It looks like cheetah print.
Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this cheetah print Ray-Bans, because
It's a leopard or a cheetah print. It's one of the two.
I think
it look closer to a cheetah than to a turtle. A turtle is green, ugly, and bumpy.
no, I'm not. I just showed you what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the turtle.
So that means it can look, it can look like a turtle or a cheetah. Cheetahs
I'm
have
talking about the
design.
The design on the back of a turtle's shell resembles more to those sunglasses than the design on a leopard or a cheetah.
I didn't see it.
You did see it. I just showed you.
I didn't see the resemblance. But
I see the resemblance. Comment down below and let me know if y'all think the sunglasses that we're talking about resembles more of a turtle on the shell's back or a cheetah print. I might be wrong, and that's fine, but it's called tortoise and it's not called cheetah print. So
well, I know that, but
so apparently Ray-Ban, the owner of Ray-Ban, thinks that it resembles more to a turtle's back than cheetah print, because they would have called them the cheetah Ray-Bans.
well, they need to go
See, no.
It look
You
like
lose.
a
The color resembles, but you lose. After being in traffic for 20 years, we finally made it to Malta. Hey, Micah, Taika, Saika, Laika. Hey, little baby. You scratching your face up? Yeah. You smacking your lips? You hungry? Yeah. You hungry? You've been scratching your whole face up. Jeez, you been mad, huh? You need to wear them gloves again. You got your back out. Where your bodysuit at? What bodysuit you wearing today? Don't y'all hate when y'all get mail and somebody else open it? It's not mine, it's my sister's, but still. Okay. Up. Looks like this. I think it is very cute. It's very pretty. When I saw it on the website, the model who had it on, it looked like it was a dress on her, but when I got it, this does not cover my butt. Like, it's not a shirt. It's still decent length. It's not dress length. It covers up the majority of my butt, but my butt still hangs out. But I think it's still really cute. If you like drape it off your shoulder or anything, it like makes it a little bit longer, and I just think this is cute. Like, I'll probably just have like a bikini top on and then just kind of like let it fall off my shoulders and just having it hang, and then I can pull it down to whatever length I want. As long as I don't have it on my shoulders like all the way on, it covers my butt, because I can like pull it down and adjust it to wherever I want it to go.